Oh, it was muted. Hey, no fall, good morning. Let's see what we got. Good morning, Adachi. These days, Mark could be like, we'll take the soul out of your body. Honestly, it's been an interesting market for sure. Doing good, man. How are you doing, Itachi? Why is YouTube not giving EXP? Oh, what do you mean? Does it give EXP? Not sure what you mean by that. Does the chat give XP? I don't know. Is it? Maybe that's the setting. Live stream. Let me see. Yo, Jamie, good morning, man. YouTube Studio, create, go live, customization. Stream settings. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not giving you XP, man. You're thinking shorts? Let's actually take a look. Yeah, I think shorts are valid here. Injecting off this base. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say, but I think it's really going to depend on how this next hourly candle closes. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard. I mean, all the technicals are bullish, but definitely we're entering an area where, you know, we can't see a bit of reversal. Do I think it's going to be a complete reversal? I don't know. I gotta redo the... So this is what Globex looks like on the micros. We are rejecting right off of our 50 here. Is that our 50? 5, 10, 20. Oh, it's our 20. Our 20 EMA is like this. Can I explain my strategy in layman's terms? Yeah, I can explain my strategy very, very simply. There's a lot of nuances to it, right? A lot of specifics, a lot of metrics that I look at. Yeah, I didn't realize how many things I look at and just kind of analyze subconsciously, just because I've been doing this for so long. You know, I've been going through kind of building out a course, and it's just it's a lot. But in layman's term, I find key levels. I watch price action, right? Price action only moves in 3 ways, right? Price action moves in chop, uptrends, or downtrends. Like that's all you'll see in the market. Like even if you like look at it here, right? Hello, where's my pen? So, even if you look at the market here, you only have several types of price action. You have sideways, down, sideways, down, sideways, down. You can probably consider this all sideways, right? You have down, you have sideways right here, and now you have uptrend. Move over here, just go to any random spot on the chart, right? You have sideways, you have up, you have sideways. I mean, you can even consider this sideways. You have down, you have sideways, you have up, you have sideways, you have down, sideways, up, sideways, down. You know what I mean? Let me get to an empty spot on the chart. And what I look for are key levels. Key levels are just areas where on a higher time frame, just say this is like the 4-hour chart, we get something like this. Right? If we get something like this, right? This is a key level I mark out. And just say this came down like this, right? This will be a key level I mark out. Like this. Right? Like if this was a level here. Like I would mark out these levels. Those are the levels you see on my chart, right? And I watch what price action does, right? If price action does something like this, right? And just say we're on a lower time frame, we see price action come up to this key level. I want to see it do this and create structure. Do we break structure downwards? If we do, I'm in short. Do we come up and then do something like this and break structure to the upside? I'm in. Or even something like this. Come down, test it, and then we start breaking structure this way. Like I look for what happens around these key levels, right? And I want to trade that. Just really simply, look for key level, I watch structure. If it breaks or I get some sort of setup, I like to take it. There's several setups that I take. It's either just key structural breaks. I like to take supply breaks, which is just, it kind of looks like this. It just looks like a, not quite like a bull flag. Supply is like, you get very, very consolidated uptrend, right? And it pops. Those are some plays I like to take. I like to take plays where it looks like you're breaking bearishly and then you get like a big candle up and you break bullishly. I'll take that long. Yeah, I mean, if you get to key level and we just chop, you get consolidation. I like to take the break of that consolidation. And then we just watch order flow for confluence. That's about it. Let's get back to the charts. Yeah, not entirely sure what I'm expecting today. But we'll be watching. Yes, the roadmap to becoming profitable is just choosing something and having the mental, I want to say discipline, right? But if that word is more, like if that word is like too buzz, like a too much of a buzzword for you, just think of like what your mental capacity is. Like you gotta be able to handle it, right? You gotta be able to handle that. You gotta be able to handle the losses, and it's just something that a lot of you guys, and if I'm just being like super honest, a lot of you guys are not gonna be able to do, right? Do I think everyone can do it? Yes. Do I think everyone will do it? Is absolutely not, right? And that's why trading has such a low success rate. You have to be able to, you just have to be able to do it, but you know, it's easier said than done for sure. So it took me a while. I think to see real results, and that's on my live account. Like I trade a lot of forex before this, and that's trading on forex props and my forex live account. It took me probably close to like over 5 years to see like a consistent like 6 months, right? Of like, hey, like I not only was I like green 5 out of the 6 months, but I just stuck to my system. I didn't change anything. And honestly, it was like after like 3 months of doing it, right? Luckily, I had like three straight green months, and it was just, I was like, okay. I mean, if this is all it takes, you know. Like dumping pre-market. How many points down are we? 75 points already. TTT trading a 0.25 RR. Yes, I think high win rate, low RR works on prop firms. It works. I mean, statistically, it works, but you know, you gotta leverage your account. Like, you can't be risking $500 to make, you know, 0.25 RR. You gotta be risking the full drawdown on the account, right? But it works. I think the stats work. I don't know. That's not how I trade, but I would imagine the stats work, and lower RR, higher win rate will work on prop firms. I don't think it works on actual trading. So like it's very short lived, right? Like if you get called to live, it's not gonna work. I haven't gotten a payout yet. How do you think I should go about trying to get my first payout? I'm a student, so I don't really have the money to constantly keep my evals. Well, I will say you need money to make money. That's just the business. And even in prop trading, you do need some money to make money. How much money do you need? Honestly, you can take a payout with probably five evals. Like my student he's on his way to his third payout, and he's only bought 5 evals, right? I gave him 2, so he technically only bought 3 evals, and he's on his way to his third payout. So you need to be able to buy a few evals at the very least, you know? Like if you're getting into prop trading, I would have at least $1,000, right? At the very least, that's what I would trade with. Hey JMK, how you doing when this quits dropping? That's a good question. I'm trying to make it a little bit more in depth, so it might take a little while. On top of that, I don't have as much time to work on it as I would like, but as soon as I get it done, I'll send it out to you guys. I'll just post it on Discord. $225K a month, do I just keep at it? Yeah, absolutely, man. There's no reason not to. You can build two from, yeah, that's true. Honestly, if you just stick to any strategy and you risk $50 a trade on that 25K account, like you'll eventually make it to payout. It's gonna take you a long time, but you'll eventually make it. You know, the more you risk, you will still eventually make it, but you will probably have to buy more evals, right? Does that stat like make sense? Like, I don't know how to illustrate it. Just say you have $2,000 drawdown. Wait, what time is it? 6:20. Okay. Just say you have two accounts, $2,000 drawdown. Just say you're trading a 40% win rate strategy, right? And you take 3R per trade. Okay? Like 40% 3R, that's really good, right? Just say you're trading a strategy like this. Say on the first account you're trading conservatively, second account you're trading a little bit more aggressively. So on the first account you're risking $100 per trade, right? So $100 per trade, 40% win rate. Plus 300 minus 1 minus 1. Oh, I should have done this somewhere else. Yeah, we'll go do this. Let me just show you guys. Just want a little bit more space here. So we can still watch the candle, will be over here. So we'll do this actually. So you have $2,000 drawdown. And you have a $2,000 drawdown account, right? Just say on the first account, you're risking 100, 300 plus 300 plus 300 plus 100 minus 100 minus 100 plus 300, right? What does that equal? So what do we have? Minus 600 plus 3, 6, 9, 12. So you're up $600. So you're up $600 on this first account, right? Can I paste this? Okay, can I paste that? And just so you do the same thing, right? But on this account, you're risking, just say you're risking $1,000, right? Okay, that's one blown account. Plus, technically it would be plus 3,000, right? Like, I'm going in the same order. but I'm just risking 10x of what you're risking on the other account. And just say this is a 1 day past account, right? Just for simplicity's sake. So this is one past account. And then you're on funded stage, plus 3,000, plus 3,000. You took a payout, right? But you blew an account. And then you get a new account. Oh gosh, market's dumping. Hold on guys, let's take a look at this. What's going on? Jeremy, do one account at a time. Do one account at a time. That's how I get my students to. My students do one account at a time until they take a few payouts, and then with those payouts they'll start scaling. Like take your stats. You need to take your stats on what your pass rate is, what your win rate is, what your expectancy for payout is, and buy a certain amount of evals according to that. Pass a certain amount of evals according to that, and you really just gotta do the math. Otherwise, you're just gonna waste a ton of money doing props. Yeah, it is OPEX today. Fortunately, this time I'm aware of it, so. I've been holding these shorts from 9 a.m. man. Oh, dude, I love my strategy. Let's go, dude. Yeah, I mean, if there's a strategy that works for you that you really like, you just gotta stick to it. And I think that it is important to find something that you like, right? I think that helps you stick to it. Like, if you're not a mean reversion trader, right? And you try trading mean reversion, you're not going to stick to it. It's just more difficult to. For me, I am not mean reversion, right? And by mean reversion, I mean more. I do trade mean reversion in the sense that, for example, like this, if you get accepted in, I like to trade the rotation. But when I say mean reversion, I kind of mean like trading chop. I'm not a trader who can trade chop. Like some traders are really good in established ranges, right? When it's like chopping, like they're really good at trading this. Like they can sniff out the top and bottom of these, and it's just not something I'm good at. Like I've tried it. I've tried many times, right? And it's not it, not it for me. Yeah, for me. Break and retest. Break and retest is my thing. I like to hold my winners. And when you're trading mean reversion, you have to be willing to let go of your winners. Right? And I really like holding on to my winners, so. Oh, what a pump. Two minutes till market open. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. 4, 3. I really like this. This is straight back into trying to auction outside of value. The buyers are definitely trying here. check my footprint. Happy Friday. Yeah, exactly, from the Globex VWAP. Yeah, I'm watching that on NQ. It's not quite on MNQ, but this is right off the Globex VWAP on NQ, so. Right back down. We're right at the Globex VWAP again. We had some big buyers here, so let's see how we hold. That is dumping. ES is still on NQ. I'm watching ES. I want to see if ES starts flipping through its VWAP. Oh, that looks weak. Huge seller just came in. What we got down here? This isn't really giving us an opportunity in. Might take a short on the ES here. I'm gonna try to short on ES. We're gonna take this straight to the bottom of value here, but this could definitely keep running. You know, I'm gonna see if this can run to take session low, yeah, session low and all the way down to 648, which is a big key level that we have. 648. ES is looking much cleaner, so let's see if we get it. We'll be trailing our stop. Like I said, like someone said in the chat, it is OPEX today, so. Better be safe than sorry today. ATR's pretty wild. This is a 150 point move. Oh man, dude, every time we get price action like this, I wanna buy some Apexes. Every time. One day pass accounts are really tempting when you get good moves like this. I'm looking to actually add into my position here. I'm gonna get a second contract in. Excuse me. My stop is gonna be lowered here above New York VWAP. Give it a few points above New York. Let's see if New York holds. I'm still leaning very bear on this. And Q is right at its daily open. Do we sweep it? We did sweep the daily open here. I want to see NQ come up to test New York and fail off New York. I'll be looking for this short here. I don't know if it's going to give that to us. Why am I not trading NQ? NQ didn't give us a good signal in. That is why I'm not trading NQ right now. Also, we're gonna try ES a little bit. I did a little back testing session yesterday, just on my own, so just adding it to the list of instruments we're gonna trade. Back up to New York. Okay, good rejection here. Come on. NQ still looks weak. Yeah, we had some big buyers coming to the market on NQ. Not gonna lie though, I think they are gonna get trapped. I think this is gonna continue down. Let's see. Right now, big buyers here. I want this to come down. Do something like this. Right? And this could be like an entry, this could be an entry. But if this pushes up, then you know these buyers are no longer trapped. We don't have that many sellers down here, so they're just kind of matched on the buyers. I don't see any absorption or anything down here, so. Traded Asia today, not gonna trade New York today. That's solid, bro. What platform? Oh, this is just TradingView. Yeah, I haven't switched over to deep charts yet. I am looking to switch over to deep charts, so just haven't made the move yet. Alright, I'm probably gonna trade like an eval on deep charts first before I fully transition over to. And the only thing is I might have to switch trade copiers, which is something I do not want to do, so. Alright, so this is exactly what we want to see. As soon as we start getting a break, this value, I'm gonna be in on this. I'm in 5 micros. What do we got? Honestly, I want that low. I think this is gonna go for it. Possibly down to like 100 here. This is my ultimate target if we can get here. If we can't get here, that low at around 209, next key level. That's also where I'm gonna be looking. Come on, let's trap some of these buyers here. Move the market down. squeezed back up. Yeah, this buyer's gonna try to hold this. Alright, stop down on ES. That's no worries. Let's see if NQ can hold here. NQ's got to hold, what is that, 9? So 352. Where's 352? It's like the top of this wick. We gotta hold 352. Looking good. We need to trap these guys. Trapping these guys is gonna be huge. But these guys do not want to go at this level. They keep buying off it. I think eventually we'll give this up. This guy needs to get squeezed out of here though. Instead of the bottom of the 15 orb. Yeah. Should mark that out. Nice. So NQ has its 10, 20, 50-day moving average right at, it's pretty much at like 300. It's like 298. So we're only a few points off of our 50-day moving average, which kind of makes sense to why there are some buyers coming in here. With that said, also, right, this is our 50-day, right? We might get price action like this and completely reverse this move. So I'm gonna be pretty aggressive with my TP or with my stop, but if it wants to keep running, I'll let it run. But realistically, like 200, 241, these could be final TPs. Do you have any experience with Lucid daily accounts? I do not. First of all, I can't trade Lucid accounts. I can only trade their Lucid Max. But I wouldn't, me personally, I just wouldn't trade intraday. Intraday, like your edge is so diminished trading intraday. It's just not even worth it. I mean, once you build that buffer on intraday, your chance for payout is a lot higher, right? But the chance that you even get there is so low. Like personally, it's not worth the return on investment. Like I would burn more evals trying to trade intraday. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even if you learn, it's just against your edge. It's not in your favor, right? I don't know if I trade loose. Yeah, I mean, it definitely like if you can make it to the daily, then it's solid. There's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, just as a overall as a program, I prefer the flexes. I prefer no consistency. I prefer no intraday. Anything that's the closest to trading a live account is what I would go for. Right? Especially if you're trying to do this long term, you shouldn't look at props for long term, right? Yeah, smash the like button, guys. We'll do a Lucid giveaway or some sort of account giveaway. We got Lucids, we got Apexes. We can kind of get you whatever. So make sure to hit the like button, guys. At 100 likes, we'll do an account. Every 100 likes, we'll do an account. So. Once again, got some buyers coming in. This is on the 50-day. Right on the 50-day. ES broke structure on the 5. ES still looks like it wants a little bit more down. Remember, we got buyers trapped here, so this move is looking really good. Getting a bit of rejection off the orb. There's a lot of buyers that came in. Oops. There's a lot of buyers that came in here, which is why. If we didn't have a lot of buyers that came in, this just kind of like chugged up a little bit. I'd be looking to add into this. But it's not quite there for an ad right now. It's looking a little better. Maybe yeah, if you want hyperticks, I could do hyperticks for you, Itachi. I mean, if you win. You picked up some funded next, trade fine, Apex, nice, dude. You use code JMK, you get entered into the giveaway. I switched to trading 1 and Q and I passed several eval, but soon after the funded I built an account. Any advice on this? No advice. It's just if you're able to pass the funded eval, you should be able to pass. You should be able to get a buffer on your funded as well. You just gotta do the same thing you did. You would honestly go break even at this point, and I would honestly too. I will be break even. Come on, we gotta at least see 209 here. Alrighty, stopped out, break even. It's all good. This might start rotating up, so probably better that we stay out. I'll look to get back into the short if we start breaking down again below 278. Right, if we get something like this, I'll be looking here. But right now, there are a lot of buyers coming in, so, and who knows, the guy here might continue to add into his buys here once he gets back to his original point, so this could squeeze. Got a lot of shorts building up here too, so if someone wants to, this can squeeze this. I want to see break below 278, right? This low here. I want to see break below that, and I'll be willing to take this. In terms of longs, I think I would like longs above New York. I'm not opposed to longs above New York. I think this market could be very rotational. And if that's the case, it'll want to go straight up. Wait, actually the hourly just closed. And the hourly broke bearishly. So I kind of wonder how much of that imbalance we want to fill before we actually make a move down. Interesting. Longs above 364 and shorts below 260. Longs above 364. So above like some of these highs. Yeah, I mean, I think that's valid. I have a key level at 342, and it's like near my New York. So I think once we reclaim this, we'd also break some structure, and we could see that up. You know, like short below 260. Kind of this low. Yeah, I think that's valid too. I think as long as we break 278, I think we're looking good for shorts. Which it might want to do right now. So that is our break. What is our risk here? 420. I'm gonna get 2 more micros in. Put about 500 risk on. So 100 is final TP. But I'd be willing to take some partials. At 209. Hey Xiaomi, good morning, man. Come on, let's see at least 241. I think if we see 241, this could look really good to hit our first TP here. Might be getting squeezed here. Unlucky, guys. I'm not quite bullish on this, but I can't really like complain if we get over New York and above key level. I don't like longs until we're above 340. I don't like shorts unless we're below 278. So, we will wait. Isn't that an idea? One of the worst weeks for you for sure. May next one bring a lot of greenery. Yeah, I agree. Wasn't a great week. I definitely had worse. I definitely had worse weeks. So, but I think we were at least fairly controlled, you know, in our losses. Unfortunately, we blew a lot of accounts this week, but that is what it is. It's just the name of the game. I'm definitely not long biased. I am not long on this at all. Until we reach certain levels and we start reclaiming, at the very least 342, and that's like a tentative level, right? Like, would want to see this, like for a very confident long, like I want this to recover 400s. Like, I'm very confident in the long if we can take 400. How many evals have I bought this year? Dude, a lot. I think my spend on evals went up a lot this year. We were at like 350k in total payouts with like 25k spent, but I think I'm nearing like 80k spent now on evals. Probably like 70-80k spent, and my prop return hasn't gone up as much. We're probably at like, we're definitely over 400k. I'm pretty sure we're over 400k profit, but yeah, the ratio is definitely not as good. I think that, I don't know. I mean, I've tilted a few times, but I think more than that, just the edge hasn't been in our favor. I think the choppier the market is, the worse I perform. So. It was good for you to blacklist alpha features. They rejected my 0 count payout because most of my trades and piano often trades less than 2 minutes. Just wow, yeah. Yeah, man. I've been in this space long enough. Like I've seen so many prop firms come and go. The alphas, I don't know if alpha will last. They're 100% having liquidity issues, so it's just not worth trading them. Yeah, not when Lucid has sufficient liquidity, Tradeify has sufficient liquidity. My Fund of Futures probably has sufficient liquidity. There's a lot of good firms out there, so yeah. I think there are some other new and up and coming firms, or like some more lower key firms that have sufficient liquidity. And those are the kind of the firms I'm testing out for you guys. So if they're good, if I get my payouts, I will let you know. I'm trying to stay low key with them, not get any affiliate or anything until I get my payout, and then I'll apply. Alrighty. I'm actually going to switch accounts, and this will be attempt number trace. Can we get filled on that? Okay, let's go. I want to see it down to 209 with 100 as low target. Why does it always do this? I have a button on my mouse. I figured this out. I have a button on my mouse that goes forward and backwards on pages, so. Let me get the break. A little retrace. I'll tap me in. Frick, I'll try to get more in. If we tap up here again, I'm gonna get more in. I got more in. I want this to squeeze out. We're starting to get some momentum, so. Come on. It's looking good. We're absorbing buyers at 270. We're right above the level, our stop, of where all the buyers are getting absorbed. There it is. Come on. I'm moving my stop down to that high. If I get stopped out of this, I want to get stopped out of this here. If not, this is going to squeeze up. But if this goes, this will go pretty fast. Come on. I can't even let go of that level. That's actually so frustrating, bro. Damn. I really try to push that one. That's a little frustrating. It's alright. I mean, risk is still managed. We actually risked less. We lost less than what our original L was, so. Why do you jump in so early? I didn't jump in early. We got our break. This was our signal. Breaking 278, and on top of that we broke this was my structural break. This is what I look for. On top of that, right at, I think it was 267, we had a bunch of buyers get absorbed. So I set my stop right below, right above it, to the point of absorption, and then I'm just taking down a key level. Right? If you look at the kind of like the entry criteria, this is our break. This is our break. On top of that, we have New York VWAP test, and we have break in New York VWAP as well. Like we have all of our entry criteria here. The second it broke down on this low, I added in. Right? If just say like we had a low here, right? We have something like this, and we get like here, and we break. This is where I add in. Like this is just where I would add. This is what my system is. So I mean, according to my system, I didn't enter or exit too late. It's just what I trade. Big trade shows sellers getting absorbed. Oh really? I saw a bunch of buyers get absorbed on the footprint. So right now I see a lot of buyers trapped right here. I really like this short. Unfortunately, I got stopped out by a few points, but it is what it is. I really try to push this one. Like this had everything for a good push down. But I'm not willing to risk more than 500 on the trade. So that's why our stop was moved straight down there, and we added enough micros in where our stop, our max loss was still around 500. Let's go, dude. You're looking for an entry down? For what? Are you looking short or are you looking long? I'm personally looking short until this stops at least to like 109. If you look at heat map, we have a lot of liquidity down below. Down to like 187. That's pretty heavy. We have our IB set soon, so we might be able to play the IB. Our IB is a little wide. How many points is our IB? 250. Yeah, I don't know. They might be a little more rotational. Am I not in this trade? Which trade? Honestly, I'm trying to gauge which way ES is going, and it's just going sideways. I want to say it wants to go down. We did break structure on the hourly, traveling below VWAP. Our EMAs are flushed bearishly. I want to say this is shorts. Kind of wondering if we want to mean revert on the day. Kind of interested on orb bottom. It's starting to line up with all the value area lows, starting to line up with our New York VWAP. We should have a lot of confluence here. So if we get any sort of structural break off this level, I'll be looking short. Can we reject? All right, this is going to be our last trade. Probably get one more in. We're about a 500 risk right above this high. Let's retest bottom of orb, New York, structural break. I will look to take this down. 1-4 is still my same target. This is the same trade. It's like my 4th time trying this trade. ES looks really weak. And I want that to carry ES or NQ down here. NQ is definitely a little stronger, but it's not even that much stronger. So I do want to see this come down. The ES have been below the New York and Globex VWAP like the whole session. It is OPEX, yeah. Five points away from TP1 break even. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bro. Yeah, it's a little unlucky. I still really like this short. Everything is here, but getting close to just calling it a day. PA is still tilting. You lost your 50k flex account. I'm sorry to hear that, man. If we reach 100 likes soon, I'll be giving away a 50k flex account, so. But lucky for you, I got a bunch to give away. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, I lost about like 15 accounts this week, so I'm also fairly tilted, so. Don't worry, I feel you for sure. Yeah, I lost my Lucid Lives, I lost my 10 top ones, and actually I lost 20 count. I lost my Blue Guardians. My Tradeifys are hanging on by a thread. It's been a rough week. And that's over the course of like a bunch of trades too. It just is. It is what it is. Yeah, fortunately my I'm telling you, these accounts are so resilient. These hypertext accounts, these just last. Because you can build a buffer on them so easily. It's 560. You know, honestly, I need 1,000. Take a base. I'm just gonna set this for base. If it hits, it hits. If not, it won't hit, and then I will probably get off for the day. Get an early start to the weekend. Yeah, I was close to payout on Blue Guardian. Unfortunately, I blew them. Very unfortunate, man. I know, I like their accounts. I'll try again at Blue Guardian. They're just like Lucid, so around the same price too. But yeah, I think if you're not fully allocated at Lucid, I would just stick to Lucid for now, at least. Why don't I just go for basis? I did go for basis. I risked around like 300-ish and went for like 1-for-1s. I didn't really expect daily loss limit on like 2 days, so I lost like 800 on like 2 of the days, and then yeah. It is what it is, man. I'm not complaining, right? We still got payouts lined up. Just had a big unlucky streak this week. And I think I came into the week a little too biased on it being a really good week. I was very confident on the PA this week, so that was definitely a mistake of mine. Oops. It's alright. We're always learning. I'm in the process of relocating to a different country from Pakistan just so I become eligible to trade with rich preps. Oh, nice. That'd be solid. Alright guys, I think I'm just gonna exit out of this. I think I'm just done trading for the day. It's not it. Friday PA, it's just not working in my favor. We're not getting that breakdown. And I don't really feel like waiting for it. I think I'm just gonna make some stupid mistakes, trying to stay on. I think just take the weekend to kind of reset my mental. This week was pretty rough on me, so yeah, we'll go for more payouts. I mean, this is the edge. This is a big part of your edge, just being able to get off. Right? On top of that, my edge has the highest win rate early on, right? Like first hour of New York, so we're already past that. If I were to stay on, I still really like shorts, but it just looks like it's squeezing up, right? Like, it looks like you're building your head and shoulders. But I really like shorts. I was short down to 109, at least 209. Like 209 was like my final target, and we just edged 209. And I feel like every time I say that, it comes down to my target and then it like reverse. So I still look short till 209, and then possibly look for that mean inversion trade. It looks like it might be one of these days. Maybe PM session. Rent in Dubai is absurd. What is the rent in Dubai? What would it be? I pay a mortgage on my home, and the mortgage is like it's like close to 4,000. So I think in total in bills I got around like 6.5 thousand going out every month just in bills. So is a drop coming? What? Yeah, probably. Like this is the move I was looking for, but my mental's gone. I don't want to trade right now. So anyways guys, I'm off for the night, off for the day, and then I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of the day in the city. So I will catch you guys on Monday. We'll do a giveaway over the weekend, probably another Lucid Flex 50K, depending on how many submissions we get. I'm kind of calculating it, right? I'm trying to keep it adjusted. In total, we had around like $3,000 in affiliate pay last month. So we're looking to do around one eval every day. We can try to do a little bit more, especially if we can get some free evals. I'll try to do some more evals for you guys. But yeah, all you gotta do to enter the giveaway is just use code JMK at any firm, Apex, Tradeify, Hypertix, Lucid, and we just added my funded futures. So if you guys want to do my funded futures, you can do that as well. All you gotta do is screenshot the receipt and make sure it has like either the reference number or the code use, and then just post it into the Google form. And I'll post the Google form over the weekend, and let me send you guys an invite to the Discord. Yeah, we'll give away Lucid Flex 50K, and then at the very least, and then I'll see if I can scrounge up more evals for you guys. You lost so many accounts this week? Yeah, I lost a lot of accounts too, man. Just Kim. But like I said, it's part of the game. Like, I know the numbers work out in my favor, right? Even if I lose these accounts, I know I'll get new funded accounts and I'll eventually get payouts out of those, and it'll wipe out the losses and then some. So it's a game of statistics. The statistics are a little different. You got to calculate a little different when trading props than a live account, but it's still just a game of stats. Alrighty, boys and girls. Have a good, safe rest of the trading session, and then I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Peace. Or talk to you guys Monday. Peace.